First, a few other things making headlines tonight that deserve a closer look. The most dominant was the press conference by the Attorney General Mark Dreyfus, outlining the government's details of its long-awaited anti-corruption commission. Despite the hopes of legal expert Chris Merritt on this program last night, the new federal body will have the power to act retrospectively. Here was Merritt on that point. Are we going to get retrospectivity out of it?
That, again, would breach another principle of the rule of law. You shouldn't be held accountable and penalised for something that was not unlawful when you undertook that action. It's worse than a criminal conviction. This is a taint on your character that will last forever, and that should not be applied retrospectively. Prospectively, yes, but not retrospectively.
At today's press conference, it was hard not to get the sense that much of this legislation appears rushed. Tomorrow, when it's introduced into the Parliament, we'll of course get a closer look. And fortunately, as the AG confirmed, it will be subject to an inquiry by the relevant Parliamentary Legislative Committee, meaning it's hoped any wrinkles get ironed out. To many of these questions from the media today, Mark Dreyfus batted the questions back. He said, "That's not a decision for me, it's a decision for the Integrity Commission." And that's where the worry is. This body that will keep a watch on the conduct of MPs, staff and the public service is pretty much a law unto itself. It will have a parliamentary oversight body of sorts, we're told, but given we have a very powerful parliamentary body that oversights our security and intelligence agencies, we've got to have at least that for this new anti-corruption watchdog. Otherwise, the risk is, as I've said before, this then becomes a vehicle for factional enemies to wage war against each other. Never mind opponents across the aisle. If there's someone inside your own party who's a threat to your advancement, an allegation of corruption thrown at them, proven or not, well, it'll end careers. As the Attorney General confirmed today, under Labor's new model, allegations can be made anonymously.
To receive anonymous tip-offs. It will be able to receive referrals from the heads of agencies, referrals from the public, and it will then be a matter for the Commission.
Now, as I said last night, I'm not in principle against a federal anti-corruption watchdog. In my 16 years there, I can't say I saw a need for one. It might surprise people, for example, that even as Chief of Staff to the Prime Minister, unlike public servants, I had no ability to sign off spending, not a dollar. Any government spending always required departmental or public service approval, never via me. Nor did I have a government credit card. If I stayed in a hotel or caught a cab, I paid for it myself and later had to claim it back. So hard to see where the corruption might occur at a staff level. Not impossible, I'm sure, and as I've said, I've got an open mind on this, but even with the detail today, the lawyer in me says, I'm yet to be convinced it's needed, and I want to be reassured that it can't be used for political payback. In any event, as Dreyfus confirmed, in the end, you, the taxpayer, are paying for it. Not just in the setup and operation of this new commission, but also the lawyers for everyone involved.
Will the Commonwealth pay the legal costs or any legal costs incurred by any MP, minister or public official?
In a word, yes, because there are existing schemes that respond to ministers and former ministers and MPs who incur legal expenses arising from the conduct of their positions.
And the Attorney General's a bit loose with the truth there. Those existing schemes he refers to don't involve staff and all require, on an individual basis, the sign-off from Cabinet. We don't know what his new system will involve. And we also know from recent examples in Victoria, taxpayers have forked out tens of millions of dollars on barristers and law firms defending the Victorian Premier and ministers at various inquiries. Let's hope this isn't just another colossal win for lawyers in Canberra as well.